Wait, how? Logging in from my phone? I haven't tried that yet.
Or if you have your computer, that's probably the easiest.
Let's see. Okay.
I don't want to make it too complicated,
Give me.
but you'll get the most value out of this call if you steer the ship.
Okay. Okay. Let me uh let me jump on the laptop for a second.
Fuck yeah, Keys. That's why I fuck with you. Action oriented, bro. You know, it's funny. Like when we were first DMing, like
Uh-huh.
you were the you were the most intense action oriented DMs ever. Like I'd be like, yo, like, you want to set up a call, etc. And you were the only person that was like, all right, cool, yeah, let's do it tomorrow. like, like I don't want to wait for a week. Like, let's just get it done right now. Let's fucking go.
What's funny about that is that's a skill and quality I've been intentional about doing and being. Um, so I'm big on like psychoanalysis, right? And like understanding different personality types. And so, I have the artists I work with, I make them do personality tests. So there's one that's called a 16 personality test. But then even like Ty Lopez, one of my mentors, says that you can break that down into four different personality types based on a PACE system, which is practical, actionable, social, emotional. There's everybody has a dominant one of those four. And naturally, I think I'm more of a practical person. I know I'm a really logistic, make sense, but I noticed that most successful people are very action oriented. And so I intentionally like this is the route I want to go. I want to be like this guy. I want to be very on as much as I can. So that was very intentional. Let's see if I'm connected here.
Fuck yeah.
Uh I think I am. Let's see. New window. Okay. What's going on, sweet? I see I see you be talking to like the and I'm not connected. I don't think I'm gonna be able to join on the laptop right now, guys. I think it's gonna be too much.
All good.
Let me see if
Well, I
I can
wonder
get
if you can
on.
do it. Yeah, see if you can do it from your phone, and if you could share your phone screen. Can you still hear us? No, he went off. Sweets, what do you think
Okay,
the best
I can
next?
hear you guys. You guys
Can you hear?
can't
Can you
hear me
hear
though.
us? Can you hear us when you
Yes, can you hear
Can you hear
me?
us when you left the app?
I could hear you when I left the app.
Okay, dope.
I was
Are
just
you?
asking, do you think it is best if I go use Chrome or Safari?
I don't think it matters. Whatever's easier.
Okay, because I joined this link on Safari. So let me
I cannot hear you if you're talking, Keys.
one moment, 1 second.
I can. Oh wait,
I'm
no.
like figuring
It works when you switch.
it Yeah, it for some reason it does not email. That's
Yeah.
what.
If it gets too difficult in the next 5 minutes, I'll take over and I'll just share and have him tell me what to do. Yo, yo.
Yeah. So the issue is going to be on my phone is since I'm on the phone through the
Then you can't share
site,
it at the same
I
time.
don't think it's going to be impossible.
It's all
I
good.
don't.
Let me make it easy. I'll share my screen. We could walk you through it. You can kind of direct me as well, and then we could jump back on when you're back next week and do it again. But I definitely want to show you all the new features.
I'm on like 3 pages now.
Yo, yep. Oh, now you're muted. Can you hear me?
No,
Oh, I can hear you. Is that better?
you
Can
can
you
hear
hear me?
me. I can't hear you though.
Oh no. How about now? Now?
1 second. I think I know the problem is. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. Test, 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 test. Test,
For
test,
some
test.
reason, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Nope. This is the most engaging live stream for all of our viewers.
All right, it's all good.
Can you hear it? All right. All right. Let me share and we'll start here. Make it
All
easier.
right, thank you.
Yeah. No worries. I appreciate you trying. I know shit gets crazy at airports. All right. Can you see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. All right, cool. I'm going to log in real quick. And let me pull up your artist. Should we do city or do you have another artist you want to
Yeah,
demo on?
let's do city.
All right, fire. All right, cool. So we are in the city limits. We are in the city limits artist. And I'm going to show you the first new feature, which is a new agents tab.
Okay.
So now if you click agents, it has a bunch of new starter agents that are kind of like organized by department at a record label. So you have like your social team, A&R, tour, etc. And you can see like the research agents. This does a trend analysis to spot emerging trends relevant to your brand or your artist brand. And all of these, when you click them, they run for whatever artist you have selected.
Okay.
And so you could just go through these and check them out, but we'll just like try some marketing, brand positioning. Let's just try there for now. So
Okay.
we'll run the brand positioning. This is like a strategic recommendations to refine and elevate your artist brand. We'll click it and it'll start a new chat. And it gives you like a basic description of what the agent's going to do. It's going to analyze current perception across platforms, identify opportunities to evolve while staying authentic, and create visual mock-ups of what our refreshed identity could look like with these steps. And it's just going to just run this now until it gets all of those accomplished.
Okay.
And so you can see now it's doing the brand refresh and it's pulling this all of this stuff up. And now it's going to also do a visual concept for the new brand identity based on everything that it found.
Okay. Interesting.
Right. So like the agents basically are like a bunch of actions, whether it be like research, analysis, or take action for creating an image, creating a piece of content, creating an email, etc. And it's going to take a second to generate the image.
Okay.
I'm actually really curious to see what the refreshed brand identity is.
Me too.
I don't know if it pulls in the images of the artists to reference. So that'd be interesting to see what it comes up with.
I need my charging.
So the evolution opportunities is opportunity to highlight individual personalities while maintaining group cohesion.
And it's so funny because it was like one thing I love about you guys' platform. You guys like have been dead on with the approach, the AI, where on how I think that like artists should just be approaching marketing themselves from a social media standpoint.
Oh, this is
Okay.
sorry.
It is.
It's giving you color suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving you style suggestions, typography suggestions.
Nice.
Personally, I really like those color palette. I haven't seen an image output with a color palette, and I was like, wow, that stands out to me.
Yeah, I love this.
Right. Okay.
This is
Yeah.
so cool. And now it's making a second visual concept focusing on the social media refresh. So this is refresh brand identity.
Okay.
And now it's going to create a social media refresh.
The actual photos of the band members? Or is it generating random stuff?
I think it's generating random. I don't think that's them.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, they got the
three.
vibe right. Yeah, they're.
And then here's the social media. Damn, this is kind of fire.
It's so crazy. So like I was saying, because like everything that is saying, like even with the personality, that was very intentional for us from like out the jump, like to showcase their individual personalities, right? And then them as a group as well. And then now it's like the harmony behind the scenes, twin talk. That was another thing we realized, that a lot of the content that kind of really put the twins and the fact that they're twins at the forefront usually performed well.
Yeah, that's so great. So anyways, this is one agent. So you can see like now we have the visuals.
What's going on, brother?
It's making it even more. It's creating
you?
a timeline. Fuck yeah.
Okay, so this is what you said you went to another agent?
Oh no, this one's it's the same agent. It's running through a brand implementation plan.
Wow.
So now it's giving you phase 1, and then like what the weeks are, and basically walking through like how you could roll this whole thing out.
That's wild.
And then giving you all of the whys: key messaging pillars, content strategy refresh, implementation steps, etc. And so based off of this entire shit, right? Like now it has all of this information. You can start to have it implement stuff. So you can say like,
Okay.
create the first post, you know, or create, I'll even go in crazier. Create the post for the first 7 days. Include headline, body, and hashtag. Like, you know, like, and so like you can basically have it write out your content plan based on this shit, and it'll start to do all of that. But that's one version of an agent. Let me run you through a couple more, because there is the agents that will help you plan, research, and get content, etc. Then the next phase, which we just implemented this week, it's my favorite feature, is it will now do outreach and emails for you. So to give you an example, outreach, let's see. Niche community infiltration. Find overlooked communities that align with the audience, then pitch tailored collaborations to cultural relevance. So what it's going to do is identify 5 hyper niche communities around our audience. For each one, find who the moderator or admin contact email is for those communities.
Okay.
And then draft an email offering to either guest speak, co-host, AMA, so that like your artist can go on their podcast or join, like, you know, jump on their communities. And then it's going to actually send them the emails.
Wow. From where though? Like, so do we need to have like our CRM connect? Like,
so it sends the email from Recoup, but it CCs you. This in this case is going to CC me because I'm on this. It's on my account, but it CCs you in all the emails, so you're included in the correspondence, so you can see like if they respond, etc.
Okay.
So you can see right now it's gonna.
For your food truck idea that you had, I remember talking with you, I think a few months ago, Keyz, and you were like, each time we go to a new city, we got to find local barbecue places, and then we reach out to the restaurant owner to organize the event. And when I was building this, I thought of you, just thinking you be able to say, we're going to these cities, please look up high quality local restaurants, find their emails, and then send an outbound email to each of those restaurant owners to organize, let them know about our tour, and see if they're interested. And then you just click, you send one prompt. How long does that usually take you to organize those restaurant stops along the tour?
How long does it take? You know, you got to research the restaurants. You got to get a contact. That was for me, just, you know, obviously not 24 hours, but like it took me like 2 weeks just to even kind of build it and get response. But the biggest issue I ran into was, for me, it was like, I don't have time to send these emails. I don't have time to keep following up. Like, you know, so that's amazing. Yeah.
So you can see it stopped for a second. It's hitting a blocker, but I'm just gonna, every time it does this, I just press continue. So you could see it's conducted the research. It's found these communities,
Right.
and these emails: Gospel Harmonies YouTube channel, the Soul Source Forum, Acapella Ministries, and so I'm just gonna say continue.
Okay.
And now it's going to craft the emails. So if you ever hit a blocker, if it says like a error, just write the continue and it'll keep going.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So it sent an email to Panda House Recording, and it CC'd me.
Okay.
And let me see. While it does that, let me see. Actually, I'm gonna go like this. Other. While it does that, let me find you and all right, so it sent them.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna also, because so that you can have visibility, I'm gonna also tell it to send to you.
Okay.
Oh, actually, let me say.
It's not going to know the emails that you send. After it send it, it's gone. So the best if you want him to have those, you should forward him all the emails that you have in your inbox.
Got it.
Do you have them in your inbox?
No, I haven't set it up yet for my recoupable. I get. Yeah, it's not set up yet. Let me see.
But you should have just gotten an email, Keys. It looks like Sid did send you a message, so you should have at least gotten an email. Can you check if you were able to receive that? I just saw you bounce away, so you're likely going over to your inbox.
Yeah, let me see. I did. I got an email. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep, we can hear you.
Yep, I got it. I'm reaching out to. Okay, yeah, it sent me the.
It gave you a demo email that it sent.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. So that's like what the other communities got, emails that they got.
Okay.
So those are the two features.
Nice.
You can have so much fun with this shit, and it all goes back to prompting. So
Okay.
the more precise you can get in your initial prompt, I mean, you could use the agents tab to like, have starter ones.
To start,
But
right.
you can even like get crazy in your own workflows if you just prompt it correctly. And the more specific you are about what you want it to do, the better. So, for example, telling it like, make sure your emails are quick to read and easy to understand. Make sure you look for X soul food restaurant, soul food restaurants in this location. Like, just the more specific about what the output you want is, the better.
Okay.
But yeah, man, play around with it, because I just want to get your feedback on like where it hits the mark and wins, and where we can use improvements on.
Yeah, I would definitely. I'll deep dive into it. Probably this weekend, coming into next week. And see how we can incorporate it, because the guys, they're going to be on America's Got Talent this Tuesday.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see what I can incorporate around that. I'm gonna see what it throws at me. I'm interested to see.
Like, imagine Recoup as like a personal assistant.
Right.
Imagine if you had a human personal assistant, and what would you tell him or her to do?
Right.
Like, like right now, some of the limitations is it can't DM on platforms yet. We're integrating that later, but it has the email. It has the email output. So like, you can say, do a bunch of research, then find the emails for me, and then go draft the emails. And so any workflow that requires like that kind of like outreach, and then you could just literally just say it like, all right, do 100, like,
Yeah.
So yeah, just go crazy, and then like, let's link back up when you get back.
I fly out Wednesday.
All right, cool. So yeah, why don't we like set up something for the following week?
Okay. Okay, definitely. And also, did you get a chance? I don't know if I told you. Did you get a chance to check out trueportals.com, TRUPOR? You did?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, it's a cool CRM. If it's something that you want to integrate, let me know. We can figure out like APIs and shit.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, because like, so because he has the social automation part already in there
For the DMs?
for the DMs, comments, everything.
Can you connect me with him?
I will. I'll set up a chat on Instagram with the owner and you
Yeah,
guys.
that'd be fire. Because then that way, yeah, if it's already built, we can integrate it through that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Awesome, dude. No, I appreciate it. Go use the agent. I'm super excited to get your feedback. And
All
like
right.
I know like if out of everybody, I know you're gonna go crazy on this shit. And so I'm
Yeah,
so excited to see what you come back and be like, yo, I made 100 grand last week because I have an agent now. Like, go crazy, bro.
I will. I'm gonna deep dive.
Like
And
I
hope
also like add to your account, or let me know if you want me to do it. I can set it up too. Is I would put you as an artist
okay.
so that you can also use it like to grow your own like
Yeah.
personal brand as well.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that for sure.
All right, let me set that up for you so that it'll just show up in your shit, and then that way you can also run it against like, yo, help find me collaborators, find me sponsorships,
Right.
find me new customers, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, awesome, dude. I appreciate you. Yeah, just hit me up next week and we'll set something up for the following.
I will. Thank you guys for your time. Sydney, Sweet. You guys are amazing, man. We're gonna change the game. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. Peace, peace.
All
Happy
right,
Friday.
later. Happy